afternoon. This is Josie from Phinest Laya. Today is a beautiful day. Cool, but otherwise blue sky and just gorgeous. We went for a walk around the block and we saw a lot of blooming trees, cherries, red buds, and many others. Yesterday as well was a beautiful day. We went out in the country for a picnic with some friends and it was just so beautiful. We walked in the woods and saw a lot of spring flowers coming out, like the trout lilies. It is a sign of spring, and actually it's around springtime this week. This afternoon we are going to make savory tea and my husband is going to prepare it for us. Ned?
Yep.
Would you like to come and make the savory tea for us?
I will.
Okay. Want to say hello?
Good afternoon, everybody. As Josie was telling you a minute ago, today we're going to make savory tea again, but today with a change. And the change is we're going to pretty much do it the way we did it, but we're going to add some milk. That does make a difference. And we're going to use just a little bit less of the main savory ingredient, condiment, salt. As you can see here, we have all the ingredients and implements necessary to make savory tea. And when I say savory, basically it is a salted tea that has a little bit of butter in it and a little bit of milk. And where I have been in the past and they have made savory tea, they use a churn to really make sure that all the ingredients are mixed well. And here we don't have a churn. What is going to be our churn is this. It's an enamel saucepan, and I'm going to make the tea in there, and then I'm going to put the tea over here, and that's where I'm going to do the mixing and emulsification. Mixing a little bit of salt, the milk, and the butter in there, and I'm going to mix it up. And then it will be a really tasty cup of tea ready for our consumption. And here we go. This is the tea we have. This is a plain a black tea. It's a smoked tea, smoky tea. And you can certainly find it at the Hickory Farmers Market. And you can get it in many shops. Smoky tea, but we're going to put that in, and then we're going to mix a couple of cups of water with it. That's more than a couple of cups of water, but that will be what we're going to use. The aroma is delightful. It is tea and it is smoke, exactly as the name implies. Now we're going to let this steep for about 2 minutes. And then we will continue making our tea, our savory tea for the day. Okay, our tea has been brewing for almost 2 minutes, and you can see that it has turned a beautiful brown, and it is ready for mixing. Now, I'm going to put the tea in this container, and it has been preheated so that the tea that we drink will be nice and hot. Now I'm going to strain the tea that I have prepared into this smaller pot, but it will be ideal for, you see how nice and colorful it is? I can't tell you just how nice it smells. It's so, so good. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to put that pot aside, And here we have the tea. And into this, I'm going to put just a little bit of salt. I put too much last time, I'm gonna put a little bit less this time. That should be enough. And then I'm going to put some butter. You see, this is about a tablespoon and a half, and I'm going to use it all. I'm just put right in there. And you use milk. And this is probably 5 ounces of milk, something like that. And I'm going to put it in. Now, as I was mentioning before, usually when I have been around people preparing this tea, they do it in a churn to emulsify the butter into the tea. I, again, am going to use a stirrer that you use between your palms, like this. You put it in, and you just stir. You have to be a little bit careful here because it can get messy. You'll see beside my pot, I have a whisk. That whisk can be used as well, but I just like to have this stir a little bit more substance between my hands to make the tea. And I've been doing this now for about maybe 20 seconds, and I'm going to do it for another 20 seconds. You could use anything to do this. You could probably use a manual egg beater. You could use a immersion blender. I like to do this. It's too bad we don't have the churn, because that also has a very nice sound to it. But anyway, here we go. We have diluted the milk in here, emulsified the butter, and the salt has been nicely mixed in. So now we're going to have a nice cup of savory tea. I'm going to use my tea dish to put my server in, and we're going to have the tea here. It still smells so nice. And now that the tea is prepared, I'm going to call my wife to see if she'd like to come and have some tea with us. Josie?
Yep, coming.
Come have some tea.
Okay. Here I am.
And here we have tea. Let me offer you a cup
Thank
of
you.
savory tea. The color has changed a lot. It's still the nice tea color, but it's
creamy.
has butter in it, so it has changed a bit. It's still very, very nice. Anyway, we've prepared it, and now we're going to share it between us and with you.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's getting better.
It is
Oh,
good.
much better.
It is really good with the milk. A good taste of the difference between the last time that you made without the milk. This is more my my taste.
No, it's a very tasty tea, savory tea. It's like so many things, we get used to one kind of flavor, one kind of presentation, one kind of recipe, one kind of way of doing this, that, or the other. And it's always nice to sort of deviate a little bit and try something a little bit different. And this is tea, and as a rule, we drink black tea that has a little bit of milk and sugar in it. But at one point in time, I drank a lot of this tea, and it was so, so nice. I have to tip my hat to Bucci, who I saw make it more than anybody else and serve it up, and her relatives. and it was very nice then, and this is very nice. I'm not saying that
good.
this is as good
I
as
like
hers,
this, yeah.
but it's a very nice cup of tea.
It is very good savory tea. But anyway, this is all for now. We shared with you this Savory Smoky Tea, and I hope you try it yourselves. It is sold at the Hickory Farmers Market. If you are around this area or in neighboring towns, come by and get yourself some smoky tea, or what we call lapsang souchong.
And mine's finished, and we have some more, and I'm going to have it.
That's right.
So,
but this is all for now. You take good care, you stay healthy, and we'll see you again next time. Bye from us.
peace.
Peace.